Okay, first of all, before we get started today, I'm like trying to put in like new habits, like impart new habits, or I said June was my January. So like I'm trying to have like a whole reset of like my New Year's resolutions that I did. Anyway, so subscribe, like, and comment because I never lead with that. To hi, Coco Critics. I'm meeting with Corliss today.
Woo!
Isn't she lovely?
Hello, everyone.
Isn't she Is it wonderful?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
there's somebody that was saying the wrong words, and I was like, "It's wonderful."
Always,
Messing up
always.
TV's song. Good job, guys.
Oh, I am so excited to have comedian Corliss DeLauren on here.
Hello.
Normally, when I'm with her, I'm using one of these in her living room.
We're always doing karaoke. That's right.
Karaoke.
We're always partying together. Now we're here in a more of a formal, well, a casual formal setting.
Yeah, casual formal. I like that. Casual
Hello,
formal,
everybody.
cocktail attire formal.
Yeah, this wonderful afternoon-ish, whatever time you're listening to this day.
Right.
So here to
Whatever
talk,
time.
we're here to talk about things we love together. We always talk about things we love together. So let's do it with your
Yeah.
show. Let's do
Yeah.
the thing with your show that I
This is literally when the conversation leaves the group chat. If me and Corliss had a group chat,
yeah.
this is us like out of the group chat. Like we have every time we see each other, like at a comedy club or at a party, we're like, okay, we are going to talk about movies. We love movies so much. And did you see? And did you watch? And did you see? And did you watch? She's like, yes, I did. And did you see? And did you watch? I'm like, no, I didn't. I
But you're
need
my
you.
favorite person because we'll go off on a tangent talking about one thing and then we'll go off to another thing and then go off to another thing. So this is
Yep.
this is gonna be good. I'm excited.
Yes. And before we get started, I have a housekeeping item and I'm going to lead with an apology because I have merch.
What did you do? Oh, okay. I thought
This
you
is my mug. You actually saw it when it first was released.
those chocolate bars.
Yes, for hot cocoa critics. Isn't that cute?
How
I
cute.
have one for you. I just didn't get it to you before the
Oh,
show. You
you
know, like a
know,
morning show?
oh, I love this. Does it come with a chocolate straw too, or is that just you
Well, I
get
added that.
that's cute. I would love that.
You have one with your name on it. And I have a motto that goes with a jingle. Would you like to hear my jingle?
Yes, I have to now.
Because what's in your cup is your business.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a saying, like,
Yeah. And the reason for that is because the inside of the cup is dark
oh.
and you and I are aunties.
So if you can't tell if it's libation or actually a cup of coffee,
Exactly.
that's because that's what's important, not knowing what's in the cup. Nobody there knows.
Oh my God.
Get out of my business. I couldn't wait to say that as an adult. Get out of
See,
my,
get out of my business. I'm grown.
yes, that's what I couldn't wait to say that because it
Yeah.
really just stops the chatter.
1000%. It
Get
stops
out of my
the
business.
chatter.
Get
Get out
out
of
of
my
my
business.
business.
Get out of my business.
Stop after that. Oh,
Yeah.
especially nephews that can't say anything. They're like, oh,
Oh, you can, yeah, around kids. You
it
can,
shocks them when I say it. They go, oh, there's no rebuttal.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
Oh,
mm-mm. And I need to do a better job of that because I let people put on a swim cap and goggles and dive knee deep in my business. And then after the fact, I'm like, why did I let them do that?
well, you know what we should do? We should have your editor edit it to where I take the mug and I have it, and then you look like you passed it to me. Let's do it like that. Like you no, pass it this way because that's where I'm there. Like pass me the mug, yeah, and I'll take it, and then I'll have it.
Oh, and then as I really tried to give it to
No, give it to me this way because that's where the screen is, and I'll take it, and then I'll have it. So tell them to make an editing where I finally get the mug, and I'll go, "What's in your cup?"
There you go.
None
Yeah.
of your business.
None of
Oh,
your
that's
business.
what was the logo again?
No-
What's the
What's in your cup?
none of your business?
Because what's in your cup is your business.
Oh, because what's in your cup is your because what's in your cup is your business.
Is your business. Look, I feel like we both sound like Beyonce right now. Like we sound like we're doing a Beyonce impersonation. Like our accents mixed with us like saying the yo business. And this is Beyonce, by the way,
Oh, it is her. I just
in
realized.
her American Requiem.
Beyonce knows she don't know how to sew. And she's on the American flag. What a cutie.
She's sewing the American flag, and the back of the shirt is so aggressive. It says you shouldn't have to ask for something that already belongs to you.
Meanwhile, ooh.
And it has an American flag, like ish,
Oh,
like a rendition of the American flag, but it's not. But it's, I know. And when I got the shirt, I was at the concert and I was like, yes. And then I've yet to wear it in public because I'm like,
that's
do,
shame.
do I? I mean, it's a bold shirt because these are diamonds and like rubies,
Oh,
but it
real.
looks like blood. It's supposed to be blood splatter.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough, but I
That's
wore
tough.
it because of the theme of the movies that we watched.
No, I love that. Actually, I love that saying. That's actually true. That's
You
love.
shouldn't have to ask for something that already belongs to you.
Mm.
Which
Like
is
when people borrow your like lawnmower and then they don't give it back and you have to ask for it back,
correct.
borrow your clothes. I mean, that's a lower caliber of things, very low, but
Yeah.
I think she's talking about Native Americans in this particular situation. So, but I'm gonna make it a low bracket item. It's like
It's more than,
jacket, and you're, hey, can I have that jacket back that I loaned you a couple of
can I have my jacket back?
my fucking jacket back? Yeah.
Can I have my joke back? You know, it sucks
I
that
note, I'm really hoping that the next third chapter is a rock concert from her, but
me too. Did you go to Cowboy Carter?
I did not, only out of respect for the fact that I did not study the album properly, which
Fair.
I apologize for that, Beyonce. I really do. I did not study that album properly, and I feel like it would be disrespectful to show up at the concert without knowing the album. But
Yeah.
that was the only reason why I didn't go. If someone would have been like, "Hey, I have a concert ticket. Do you want to come with me? You don't have to pay." I would have went anyway.
Girl,
And just
yes.
kind of just went like this in my
Yeah.
seat, but I did not know the words to any of the songs, and I know that's losing a lot of people right now. I'm
Mm-mm.
apologizing. I am apologizing right now. I
We're
don't
gonna
know what
take space for her to
I
give an official apology to Queen Bee.
I'll be
We'll
honest
wait.
with you. I think I was going through something during the Cowboy Carter phase.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was exactly. I think I was depressed or something. I don't know what was happening. It probably could have made
real.
me happier if I would have listened to it, but I was dealing with something and I didn't listen to one song on the album, and then the concert was upon us and I was like, I don't know any of these songs, and everybody knew all the songs, and I was like, it'd be disrespectful to show up at the concert like that. It would have
It
been.
felt like a test that you didn't study for.
It really did. And I was
Yeah,
like, I was just embarrassed. I said nothing the whole time. Like people
yeah.
judge it and say, this ain't really country. And I was like, I'm staying out of
I
this.
can't. I can't even talk about
I
it.
can't comment.
Well, and I went to
I would
Renaissance,
defend her to the death.
of course.
I defend
Hello, like
everybody's right to defend her, but I definitely had no comment.
no.
I just I sat on the sidelines that day.
Let me tell you, I went to Renaissance and didn't understand the assignment. And so when everybody was like,
over.
clap, clap, clap for heated, I was like, did I
Oh,
miss? Did I miss rehearsal? Like, I'm all like, you won't break my soul. Like, I knew that and I knew cuff it, you know. I felt like I was like, okay. But when they started and crack, 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 I was like, wait, yo, why do y'all have all these fans? Like, why?
man.
What the fuck? Where'd the fans come from? Like, and I was like, and then I studied Heated after the concert because I go to Beyonce concerts sometimes to fall in love with the catalog because I didn't know a lot of Cowboy Carter either. I knew 16 Carriages and she didn't even perform it because of the hydraulic issue with the car I went on the second night. But I will say this, she knew. And this is how Beyonce keeps us in her pocket. She knows we don't know. So when you get to the concert and you're thinking of because her concerts are like that. You have better done your homework. You have better studied. No, you better don't show up to the concert not knowing all the words to Honey Bucket
And
and all the.
I also blame my lack of connection with my gays because I had lost a lot of my connection with gays, and
Oh,
um, I did. I lost a lot of my
yeah.
connection with my gays at that point in my life, and I was just like, I was just completely like,
I
I
get
was
it.
drowning. I was drowning. I was just like, I didn't know where I was.
And that's real. That's real.
And that was really what it was. It was just a lot of loss of gay connection. It was just a lot of like, I just was gone.
Because
I
they'll
was
get
like,
you together. They'll make sure. Because I figured out that
yeah,
the gays knew that Sweet Honey Buckin' was the jam, and
yeah.
Yaya was the
They know how to
jam.
study. They know how
They
to study.
study.
They find hidden album songs, and they'll find like
You're
all
like,
the
where the hell? How y'all know? But I
they'll
will.
see.
But let me tell you, Corliss, though. This was the first concert where she mixed in Renaissance. She knew people didn't know, so she did a full catalog and she mixed it in. And Richard ended up being my date. My husband ended up being my date because none of my girlfriends were trying to go because they didn't know the songs and they weren't gonna pay the money for the tickets. So I said, well, guess what, Ricardo, you're coming with. And she played Diva, and he was like, now I know Diva and I know, Bow Down. So I was shocked at the mix. So you actually would have fit right on in. And besides, honestly, I couldn't really sing a whole bunch because the outfits had me in, I was gagged. The
Yeah, yeah.
lace, the
Oh,
fabrics.
she was just the pure. It's a pure fashion show. First of all, I
Completely.
wasn't even ready for that just alone. And then she gives Easter eggs throughout. But like,
Yeah,
I knew once I lost gay connection. And then I didn't know the words to, I mean, I didn't know any of the songs. Then I didn't even know any of the secret dances. I was just like, don't waste your money. Don't even do it to, and it's an
don't do it.
insult to her. You're insulting her at that point.
Yeah,
And that's disrespectful. So
completely.
The Rock, if she does
We're
rock and
here.
roll, that's like
We're
a
here.
secret love of mine. Cause I was
Me
like,
too.
I'm like a Prince kind of girl. I'm like
Yeah,
these like lace and leather. Like I kind of like dark. I like big hair. I like
yeah.
makeup that goes all the way to your goddamn, temple
Come
of your
on.
forehead
Come
or
on.
whatever. I'm gonna be there for that. I will sell my soul to the damn devil. I'm just kidding. No.
You
But
should
I
go about
literally
this.
will be like,
Not here at Hot Cocoa Critics. You won't know. Look, we
I
cuss.
will
We
literally,
love Jesus, but we cuss a little here. You will not.
I, I will literally be back in it.
She
You
will
won't have
sell
to.
her draws on Westheimer. She will not sell her soul to the devil.
I will
I
be
just want to like. I
rock
just
and
go.
roll, an electric guitar. I know she's gonna have Slash in there somewhere.
Flash
I
has to come. He black.
from
Flash is
oh
black.
God,
Now that we
she
know Slash is black,
probably
we've
had
been trying to
friends.
figure out a way to like work him into the cookout.
Oh, I mean, we are so obsessed right now, but I'm not kidding.
This
Like
is
if
this is what we do
oh
here. This is what we do here.
she
You're
would.
literally where you deserve to
Oh,
be.
she's gonna have him in there. I know she's gonna have like us have crazy outfits to wear. I'm
It's gonna
already
be epic.
already have my outfit ready. Already have my outfit ready.
I
Please,
don't.
Beyonce, please, I'm begging
I
you.
don't have. But I have the shirt that says Act 3 is coming. I have the shirt, the
Oh
Cowboy
my
Carter shirt.
God, I'm so excited. I can't wait for out. If she does jet black hair with bangs,
Over with.
I I'm going to
If
die.
she does blonde hair with bangs, you'll see me with bangs minutes later. As a note.
You're gonna go there and
I'm
do it.
gonna because actually, fun fact, I got bangs one time and I shut the city down. Like I am actually cute with bangs.
I'm actually going
That
full Apollonia 6. Like
you are halfway there.
I'm doing Barbara curls, big like I'm just doing full on rock
Do
and
it.
roll
Do
80s.
it.
I'm just going back to
Do
the
it.
80s. Like you're gonna be like,
Do
what?
it. You're gonna be an 80s rock hairband girl. White Snake.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
kidding.
I see. The hair
Just a
is
little bit of
done. So the hair is ready. And I see you in like a leather bustier with like lace all the way down,
I'll wear clothes like
lace
that for the entire
hosiery,
fucking month. Like you'll be like, please stop wearing all this
a
the
big old
minimum
belt,
it's,
crop moto,
it's ridiculous.
bangles to here, And
eyeshadow, silver
to
eyeshadow.
here, to here.
It just people are close. The eyeshadow is pulling up into the.
Girl, I'll be right there with you. Be right. I'm gonna be probably a bit more punk, but I'm gonna be right there with you.
I will go. I will do some punk in there. I will throw some spikes in there. I will do a little bit like
Yeah. I wore
grunge.
a mohawk for like 8 years, six
Are
years.
you serious? Did
I'm
you?
actually a short hair girly,
Oh,
but
yeah. I
then I
didn't.
went natural and didn't know what to do with my hair. And so y'all are getting bundles, braids, weaves, wigs. But my own hair, if it's chemically processed at all, I typically wear it like right now, my actual hair is cut in a blonde bob and it's blunt. And it's like this is it's damn cute.
I did natural in New York, but I cheated because I was microphone checker. I had a full microphone. Like I was like, mine was like here, but I cheated. I just I would get my hair braided down and then put like I would throw some bundles on. So this
Yeah.
Destiny, she was like she could African people they can be like
That's what I'm tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to an
but
African.
rice. They're like little rice hair. Like they were
I'm
like,
like, I'm like, well, the first time I hadn't been to the Africans in like 20 years to get my braids done. Now we were so off track. We're gonna get on track in a second. But um my hairstylist, who I love, the Image Addict, does this is a custom wig she did. She does my own color. She does all my hairstyles. But I needed braids. And this lady, I saw her at work and she looked like one of those people that doesn't have time for anything. And I was like, how do you have braids? And she said, because I go to this place in Missouri City and I get up right when they open at 6 a.m. and I'm back in bed at 9:30. And I was like, back in bed at 9:30. And I didn't really hear the back in bed part. So I go early one morning, like on a Tuesday, early, same time. And I'm nervous because I'm like, they're just now parting my hair and it's 7 and I have a meeting at noon. And I looked up and they were speaking only French and they were just, and I barely, I mean, the part that hurt the most was the parting and that was light work. And then, and then and then they call in the one person who speaks English and they're like, do you want to do curl at the ends or do you want to crimp it? I was like, crimp it? I don't know.
yeah,
And sure enough, they were like, okay, I felt some steam for like a couple seconds, and then like, we're done. And I looked up, had a
yeah,
head full of braids in 2 hours flat. And
yeah.
I was at my first meeting by 10.
You'll have like three people in your head, but you'll be out of there in like less than 2.5
And I
hours.
came in with expense reports to do. I had my laptop. They're moving my
Um,
breakfast out of my lap. They're like, ma'am, you're not gonna be here like
that
that.
away. Yeah, you put that away.
You
There's a
put that
place
up.
off of Westheimer like that, and right in the corner, almost by Niggerville. It was like Dunville and like dang, it's in between Dunville and like another street. But they were like, I mean, like three girls in your head, just boom, 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 braids. Like I mean, like not micro, but like pretty small.
Come on,
And there would be three girls just
just going off.
down to your butt.
Yeah, to the flow.
Yeah, and then like you be out of there, and you would be happy, like, and
I
that's what
was
I
unfuckwittable that day.
I
I was
don't really. If I
unfuckwittable.
go get braids, I'm not going to anybody but like a group of African people because they don't. I think they do like they have a custom of like we're gonna do it for $250, but it's gonna be three of us in the head, and they get like eight people within like a 6 hour frame, and then they get you
The
out of
model.
their money,
Yeah,
and
you
then
can't beat the model. Like you can't
you're doing like a Chick-fil-A like assembly line, like.
completely. They're getting your order before you can pull up
Yeah.
to the menu.
My pleasure. Bye.
Exactly. My pleasure.
It's
It
my
is my
pleasure.
pleasure.
Thank you.
And that was the
Okay, I'm
other thing
sorry.
too. Like they were like soft-spoken French, they like I just
Yeah, they're probably, or they Haitian or something.
yeah, I decided they were Senegalese. Like
Oh, my bad.
bonjour, merci. And it wasn't until I took my bonnet off or whatever, and they saw my hair was blonde. They knew then the hair I brought in. They were like, oh, okay. They didn't even need to see anything else. They're like, we already know what this is gonna look like, and it was fire. Like,
Yeah,
and that's
they
the
don't.
same hairstyle I'm getting. I'm
They
getting it
don't
right
care.
back.
They just like get her out of here. Like get her out of here 2.5 hours and get the next person in. Let's get.
Yeah.
They probably make like I wouldn't even lie. They probably make like $5,000 a day, and they split it, and then just be like
Okay.
next. They get
Yeah.
in here today and just be done. My pleasure.
Well,
Okay, sorry.
let me tell you,
Movies.
the two of us, no, this is us. This is y'all are witnessing what happens when
They never
two twin souls come together.
With our powers combined, that's the Power Rangers.
We
No.
are Captain Hair Planet. No, we talk about everything. We talk about makeup, hair. We talk about we have substance, by the way. We have substance, but we geek out on hair, film, makeup, and this is also what it looks like, ladies, when you don't gatekeep, okay? When you don't gatekeep, when women actually rock with other women and say, "Girl, you look good. How'd you do that? Or what did you do? How did you make it work? Like how can I ball on a budget? When do I ball out and not on a budget? What's worth saving up for or selling my kidney for or my draws on Westheimer? Is it worth it? Did I miss it? I mean, like that's just what we do. And so I've always say this. I have been blessed to meet you and meet, other Black female comedians. And I say that with my chest in the Houston area. I have found the community very supportive and like the best, in my opinion, exhibit of women supporting women. So
I agree.
it's what we do. And we don't, and a lot of us have like actual other things that we do outside of comedy, which is why I keep this show for the most part a Zoom because we're busy. We got other stuff to do, and if we can fit it in and connect real quick and then off to the next thing, then that's what we'll do.
Um, I would, this show would never get finished if we were in the same room with each other. We'd be,
Ever,
it'd be an 8 hour show.
ever. First of all, one of us is packing a bag.
It's so bad.
Let's tell it. We're in a long distance relationship, and I live just 30 minutes from her, but she thinks I live 1 hour and 30 minutes.
You gotta wrap the show up. The editor's gonna kill us.
Look, she's fine. It's fine. Okay, this is technically a long form podcast, by the way. So those of you who have the attention span of a TikTok person, there'll be a clip, a short, a something. Okay, I'll pull stuff, but this is for you to like have on while you're, I don't know, sewing in your own weave, taking your braids out, or trying to get your martial arts skills up. Yay! Okay, we're gonna get started. So. The reason I wore this Beyonce shirt, which is kind of what I was getting to in the beginning, is that every movie that we're going to cover, we're covering two movies. Well, we watched one movie, okay? She watched a movie I need to see. I watched the movie she should see. We're going to convince each other and score each other, or score the movie rather, that we did see that the other one didn't. It doesn't matter. We're scoring everything. And then we're also going to talk about a show. So, because it's her first time on the show, a quick, brief orientation. So here we have the scoring system, which is born out of Christmas. The show's born out of Christmas season and Christmas movies. So the actual scoring system is peppermint hot chocolates. But whenever I'm out of Christmas season, we can make it whatever we want. I think it's as hot as hell outside. We'll call them no, because these movies are so bloody. We'll call them Bloody Marys. Yeah. The scoring system is anywhere from 1 to 5 Bloody Marys. Now, honestly, if we're talking about it on this show, it's gonna get at least 4, 3 to 4. We liked it or we thought it was pretty good. And if we hated it, we can also talk about that. But it's based off of budget, like film budget. Did you feel like the costume budget was budgeting? Do you feel like they had a lot of money to work with? Was there an unnecessary thuggerization of characters? If they're a thug and they needed the thug and they thugged real well, great. In this particular theme, where we talk about revenge, the theme of these movies are revenge for the most part and lots of violence. It's very gory. So what Corliss didn't say is that she likes horror, she likes gore, she likes ass-kicking films. So most of these things I watched with one eye like this, but I got through it.
I'm sorry. I do this to you?
Mm, that's
I
how
told
bad I wanted you on. I was like, I'm gonna fucking watch it because she's a tough girl and I'm a tough girl too, and it's
I
just
actually scared to see
entertainment.
because of that. She did not know that about me. She was like, "You like horror movies?" I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I love them."
I do. I get crunk about them, and then when it's time to turn them on, Richard immediately is like, "And your eyes are closed." What the fuck? So I'm the person that'll be like, "Ooh!" Right before the big murder scene happens, I'm tiptoeing to the kitchen. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I'm like, "No, no, no! Don't press pause. I'm coming right back." I'm that girl.
Oh, okay. I thought you were falling asleep. I'm bad at that
Oh, I
sometimes.
do fall asleep as well.
Sleep.
Yeah. I've missed the end of
gotta
many
catch-
movies.
You gotta catch me at a perfect time to look at a movie. I don't fall asleep in the theater, but
No. At
I,
home.
if I get in a nook on the couch, I will. And the crazy thing is, I look at the beginning of the movie, and then I fall asleep in the middle, and then I wake up for the end. I don't know what's
I'm
going
I'm good for
on.
falling asleep 20 minutes in or the last 20 minutes. So to this day, I still don't know how Who Killed Tyrone ended. I don't know.
Wait, oh wait, the
Who
one
cloned Tyrone? I don't
clone
know how.
Tyrone. It was like who cloned Tyrone with Jamie Foxx? Yeah.
Still don't know how that movie ends. I tried 3 times every time.
Damn. I used to try to gauge it like that meant the movie wasn't good, but that's not true.
No,
Sometimes
it's us. It's us. It's
um but yes, okay. I'll start off by saying this. I've been told to watch Is God Is.
yes.
And
You
something
did not
about
watch it. I
it,
did.
I just was like, I didn't want to. Is it in it was in the theaters,
It was. I'm going to talk about that too.
and I didn't feel like paying for it.
Okay,
I
so
was
okay.
like, I'll wait for that to just be one of the days I'm just sitting around. Go.
More than fair. So I have a PSA. And this is hot off the press from the year before last Essence Festival. I went year before last, and I mean I go every year kind of, but year before last I went and I sat in on a bringing movies to film conversation, and there was a producer there from MGM Plus, a producer there from Peacock, a producer there from Hulu, a casting agent from Paramount Plus or something. Author Kennedy Ryan was talking about bringing one of her movies to film, and it was a big conversation. And the thing that they said is, we know what's out there. Okay, and we understand that some of the projects, when you see the previews, don't always look appealing, or you're like, oh, I'll just wait. And they said, but we need y'all to support these movies. Because if you only understood what we go through to even get to the movie making phase, get the funding, get to the theater, even get to streaming. So even if you don't think you're going to like it, just turn it on, please. Turn it on and like it, because then we have more money to get and more support to get more of our projects out there. And then movies like at that time, American Fiction was kind of a sleeper. um, we have movies like American Fiction that aren't so surprising in getting views after the award season. They're getting recognition in the theater and racking up box office because we have to support Black art. So with that said, there's a lot of stuff I watch and I'm like, ugh. And I will say this about Is God Is. There was a think piece that came out that said because of you have like the first opening weekend to support a movie, and then after that, the box office revenue determines how much longer it's going to be in theater. So
Mm.
because Is got such low support, it wasn't in theaters long, and it's like that for a lot of movies. So I tried to go see it in the theater because then I felt real bad and guilty. I was like, oh shit, let me do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. And it was in two theaters, girl. One was on the North Side, one was on in Galveston, and one showtime was at 10:30 and the other showtime was at 4 p.m. and it had already passed. So my point in that is, at least on streaming, yeah, I'll pay to see it, but it got some weird reviews. But I will say this. I gave it, I'm gonna give my score up top, Lena. I'm giving my score up top. 5 Bloody Marys, 4 Is God Is. And let me tell you why you should watch it. One, it's a story about sisters. It's really about sisters. And growing up, I always wanted a twin. This movie is so freaking cool. It's a cool movie. Like I know they say like a tour de force. This was a tour de force.
Okay, can you tell me about it without
I
spoiling?
will.
Okay,
And I
because
wanted and look on IMDb, the summary is super short. It says two sisters embark on an epic quest for revenge, confronting a charged family history that will push them to extraordinary lengths. And it stars Mallory Johnson, who was in Kindred, Kara Young, who was in I'm a Virgo and I Love Boosters. She's also in I Love Boosters. She's having a real moment right now. Both have been in a lot of short films that have been shown at South by Southwest. You got the Vivica Fox, who plays their mother. They also call her God, so that's a spoiler. IsGodIs, the God is actually their mother. Mallory and Kara play Racine and Anaya. They are twin sisters who, up top, you'll see they have been scarred from a fire. Sterling K. Brown plays their dad. He goes by Man. Also, we know Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, Black Panther, Paradise. That man has won so many outstanding actor awards by SAG, Global, Golden Globes, Emmys. Um, and he was in American Fiction too, as well, in Black Panther. You got Erica Alexander, who plays Divine, which plays one of his wives or love interests. Janelle Monáe plays his new wife. She's Angie. Josiah Cross plays his son. There's a set of twins, and there's two sets of um, twin characters, and not actual twins, but this movie has so much in it. You have Bubba from Forrest Gump. His name is McKelty Williamson, and I say their names because we often will. I minute I saw McKelty come on the screen, I said Bubba. But if we could say Kardashian, if we could say, Al Pacino, and there are harder names to say out there, we should be able to say Mahershala Ali. We should be able to say McKelty Williamson. We should be able to identify that Erica Alexander, even though we know her as cousin Pam and Maxine from Living Single, we need to be able to say, oh, there's Erica Alexander again. So this movie to me is the exhibit of there are no small parts. Everybody's part moved the plot along. This plot moves. It's only an hour and 14 minutes and it moves. You blink and it's over. And I love it because one sister is very protective of the other sister. And they get to that early. They let you know this one, you don't fuck with her. Because if you fuck with her, you're gonna find out from this one. Like it's you find out early. And early on, you see Vivica Fox, and they tell the story of how the girls got their injuries, which is traumatic. I have never been more scared of a character than I was of Sterling K. Brown. He played the hell out of that role. That man is crazy, crazy AF in this movie. And I love some Sterling K. Brown. Like, I often say he's my husband's older brother because I think they favor hard.
Mhm.
Um, but
And
yeah,
this is the Paradise guy, the guy on
the
Paradise.
guy from Paradise, the guy from This Is Us, he played Randall, right? From This Is Us. But Vivica A. Fox is only in the movie a bit, and she sets the plot into motion. But it's the relationship and the chemistry between the sisters that
And it's
really
not the same person. It's not.
it's two different people. It's Kara Young and Mallory Johnson.
Hmm.
Hmm. And they go on like a vigilante, not on a vigilante, but on a revenge mission. And this movie is nothing that you think it is. And it gives you all, it's gonna scratch your gore itch. It's gonna scratch your gore itch. This is how I can watch gore. I have one rule that I will watch gore for. If it's a woman doing all the killing and ass kicking. For some reason I'm not bothered by it then. I'm like, oh, this is good.
If the person deserves it, I really like it more.
Oh, then yeah.
No, actually, they actually might hold up, to be honest with you, what I just said. I was playing it first, but maybe that actually holds up.
Hmm.
Um, God, I think I saw the preview for it and something just kind of made me be like,
I know.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is the thing. I'm starting to get into like supporting Black everything because
Yeah.
I want to.
Crucial.
I just think this at this point in time, we just need to keep Black dollars like rotating in Black stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
that's a great way to describe it. Well, let's get a better vocabulary. But I just want Black to be in Black stuff. And not that I don't give to other things. I just want Black dollars to be supporting Black things that because artistry needs that support.
Yeah.
Because it is hard to get a film off the ground. I mean, just to get the cameraman, just get a cameraman, just get one cameraman, So it's like that's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, really, to be honest with you, the movie I'm about to tell you about, it's not a black film per se, but that was hard for them to get their stuff off the ground. They're not even black. So yeah, I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from when you're saying like, yeah, the first week at the box office is very hard to get those like that support. It didn't really have a lot of marketing.
Mm-mm.
I think
Nope.
I saw the preview for it because I think they did a marketing for it because I saw Sinners. I th
Correct.
I think I saw the preview for it because we went to go see Sinners and they had
Believe it.
the preview for that because of Sinners. But that's
And
the
Alicia Harris, the director and writer, is like like the last big credit she's had is from the reboot of Gossip Girl.
Oh wow.
I know, and I'll be honest, I've never heard of Alicia Harris, and her name is spelled Aleshea. So it may be Alicia, but I'm gonna say it's Alicia for now. So I mean, she's got a few credits under her belt, but her literal last job from IMDb is my source, y'all.
I don't
Is
even
Gossip
think
Girl.
I don't even think I didn't want to see Is God Is. I think I forgot about it.
Easy to do.
I think I saw that one preview and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's scary. And then I was like, I didn't hear about it again.
The cinematography, I'm gonna geek for half a second here. The cinematography is not attractive in a preview. It's not appealing. You're like, they look hot, sweaty, these braids are blonde and long, the roots are dark.
Like
One
you
girl's face is,
always making everything hot and sweaty. Sinners look hot and sweaty. I was like, I'm hot. I was
I
like,
don't know. Why we
I'm so
so
hot.
just tell us it's being filmed in Mississippi because we know that.
We love making everything hot.
Greasy,
I was like,
sweaty.
I was like, there's no AC anywhere. I wouldn't have made it as a slave. I'd have been like, please, Jesus. Oh my God.
We I don't know if I wanted to be in the house. I
I,
definitely
I
would not
wouldn't
have survived the
I don't
field.
even think I wouldn't want to be in the house because there's no breeze.
There's no breeze, and then you're in there, and oh my God,
It'd have been stiff up in there.
so stale, so stinky,
In
and
the kitchen, they'd be like, make me some porridge. Like, you make your fucking porridge.
I want more porridge. It's like
Grab me some chicken, Lucy. You be like, shut up. Oh, make your own goddamn chicken. I'd have died. I'd have been dead. I wouldn't even had a lineage to
I
get
immediately know that I would have been
ancestor kept us alive, but thank you so much because I'd have died.
girl,
I'd have been dead.
girl.
It's
I
so
would
everything looks hot in every movie. I'll be like, oh,
everything,
oh. It
everything.
is. I was like, is anybody else hot in the theater? It was cold in the theater too. I was like, ooh, just everybody, just sing that song. They were like, they were dancing. They were like,
It's why I didn't watch Fences because I was like, why do I see spit flying out of Viola Davis's mouth and they're hot, they're sweaty,
even
is
when they be
greasy.
drinking tea, like with color purple, that he was like, man, bring me some tea. I was like, oh, that tea looks hot. Just fucking pour it on them.
Slit his throat or don't.
Bring me some lemonade up and down. I'm like, just drink the
He didn't
damn.
even taste the spit in that lemonade. Let's keep it a buck. He was so damn hot.
It was so hot.
Who cares?
Okay, I'm so weird.
No, it's okay. And so this is why I'm here to say this. I'll say it. Like it didn't look appealing at all, and it just felt like okay, this is for a certain generation of viewers, and I have aged out of that generation because everybody looks unclean to me in the streets. It feels like everybody just
I
looks
feel
dirty,
like that's the beauty in it. There's like a
and it
artist.
was.
I think there is like the grunginess of it, the realism in it, like that is
Yeah.
that is the art in it. So I get
Mhm.
those moments, like I get the beauty of that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying too. Like
No,
for
like the preview didn't look, but when you watch the film, it's a
yeah, like you're
beautiful
like
film. A
I love
beautiful film.
showers. Like I take a bath every night before I go to bed. But like
Yeah.
that's the art in it. The cinematography is that realism that they
Very.
get from it. I think they wanted that grittiness in it where you're like, oh shit, like because when you ever see a movie when someone kills somebody and you be like, oh Lord, clean your fingers off. Like you ever see that and they still be having the blood on them and you be like,
Yeah.
wipe the blood.
Can we have a 5 minute bio break for you to just
Like
like
do a little
get him a face
rinse
towel and wash
off
it
or
off?
rinse off like it because that's the next movie I'm about to describe to you. That's how they were. They were just like walking around like and you were like, just wipe a little.
Look, I will tell you the cinematography changes throughout the film, and it has ebbs and flows, and these girls go through the story of this man's life after he left them. So you'll see it, and I will say this too. Um, Watching a fight scene between a grown man and two young women was soul stirring because
Um,
and I will say this, so the non-thuggerization and triggerization, we'll say that
yeah.
is, and I'll say that in safety of your mental health and all of that, that part is brief. And I
Mm,
appreciate that because
we get
I
this. Yeah.
can't stand it when they keep re-traumatizing the viewer throughout the film. I hate it when they do that.
You be like, all right, that's
We
enough.
get it. He's
Ooh,
awful.
ooh.
So no, they get it. They get it. You know what? And it's early, and they get it over with. You don't see what happens, but you get enough information to know, and they get it out the way, and it's enough for you to hate him. Okay,
Yeah, you
check
be
the
like, all
box.
right,
We hate him now,
ate his ass, get him out of there.
and on forth with the
Next
plot.
scene, yeah, because
Yep.
on 12 Years a Slave, I was like, all right, I cannot see Lupita get hit no more.
I've
No more
never seen it.
back. Oh, baby,
I've
it was
never seen it because of
scene.
that.
The scene probably, I ain't gonna lie to you, the scene realistically was probably only 30 seconds, but like in slave whippings, it was in
Can't
the
do it.
and it was Lupita, so it was like, and she's so sweet sounding. So, her voice is very soft spoken anyway. She doesn't have like a very like, I'm not trying to say somebody deserves to get hit, but like there's these little sweet people that you're like, why is she getting hit? And so she's getting whipped, and she's like,
She's like a
oh,
mouse.
and
She's
you're
like a
like,
little mouse.
now, so you're
Yeah.
like, you fucking, I wanted to grab the whip and be like,
Move, Lupita. I got this.
you fucking hit her again, and I swear to God. So she was getting hip, and at this point, her skin is coming off. And so you're like,
Oh.
if y'all show me her back one more time, I'm scream. And I'm gonna grab every white person I see in this fucking thing. And it's a movie, so you're like, I can't watch this anymore. And if this is anywhere near what it was like back then, you're like,
Y'all show
now
me
you're
the meat
rehating
of her
watching it
back
all over
one
again.
more time.
So it's not healthy to look at this movie anymore because you're like, I can't look at these white people hit this girl.
Meanwhile,
And it's from a inexplicable reason. It's not even, it's from just the white lady being mad that her husband likes Lupita so much. It doesn't even, it's nothing, it's not
doesn't
a
even add
valid
up.
reason. He has a weird obsession with her, and that's why she's getting hit. It's no real reason.
Lupita can't do nothing about that.
Nothing. She's just existing, and he's
Yeah.
obsessed with her, and he's even mad at his obsession with her. So it's like she's getting hit for no reason, and they're just hitting, and I'm just like, and she's like, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God,
No more. No more.
oh, please don't show me, don't show
But I
this.
felt like that with Django Unchained when Leonardo DiCaprio was watching this Jamie.
Mm,
Jamie or another slave get beat to death in the living room. And I'm just like, okay, so FYI, 12 Years a Slave, one of my very close friends who is a white woman with a very deep Oklahoma accent was like, have you seen 12 Years a Slave? It is so good. It is soul stirring. Like, have you
it
watched it?
was good. It
And I
was.
told her, I said, no, I'm never gonna see it. I don't do slave movies. I don't do slave movies. Like I can't. The trauma is too much. That is for y'all to watch. Those
Mm,
of us that can handle it, go forth and handle it. Okay. But our ancestors are like, that's not your movie. Go on. Like,
you
it,
already
I,
know.
mm-mm.
I think I'm done with. I mean, I say
I mean, I
this.
did watch Antebellum, and that was really good. But
Ex Pelham was good, but
Anti,
do you know that that's true?
Antebellum was really good, and
Based off of a
Janelle
true
Monáe
story.
was in Is God Is too, by the way. I think I
No,
said that.
that's based off of a true story. There was
Really?
a there was a town where they had people enslaved because they thought that they were still they thought that it was still a thing. And these people were enslaved and they were holding them as slaves, and it wasn't, slavery was completely not a thing, and they had them as slaves, girl. And they didn't know that,
What?
girl. Yes. Okay, but anyways, we're, girl,
We
okay.
are no, 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 no,
I'm
no. I'm
into
telling you, this
yeah.
is the damn show. This is the
So
show.
this
This is what we do here.
that is antebellum is based off of a true thing. I don't know if they were like, I don't know if they were kidnapping black people and like bringing them there, but the black people there thought that slavery was still a functioning system, and they had them as slaves.
We're gonna put the poster for that movie right here because if y'all want to see a beautifully shot movie,
Antebellum.
oh
Okay.
my gosh, that movie is such a good movie. And
Colors, the dresses, the outfits, everything from the,
oh
even
God, the
the updated
fashion.
outfits. The from in the beginning, like the current outfits,
Yeah,
May's outfits from the beginning to the end. I was like, girl, I need that. Where's
I need that, and I need
oh,
that, and I need
will
that,
you
and I need
buy
that.
this?
I need that, and I need
Yeah,
that
yeah,
because it's just such a beautiful, it's a beautifully done film, but also, ooh, it lets you know how thin that line really is for us. And like the world that we currently live in, it's almost like if y'all are into Stranger Things, it's like the upside down almost, but in the slavery versus modern day type interpretation. And you realize there's a lot of through lines and a lot of consistency. Yeah, I mean, like we don't need this whole film to make us realize that, like we suspected, right? But it really does tell that story very, very well. And then it's visually pleasing in the modern day sense. And you're just like, this is a whole nightmare. So for her to say that this is based off of a true story, I believe it. Okay, so you're gonna watch Is God Is. Thank you so much. It is really, really good. It's right now
Definitely.
you have to buy it on Prime to watch it. So you can still contribute to Black art if you want to by
I'm gonna be a supporter, and you can too. I'm just gonna I said
subscribe today.
support blacks. No, yeah, I feel bad now.
Which is the kind of the point. So I will also say this because again, y'all are sitting through a few quick little housekeeping items because she's new to the show, but she will be back. I've already demanded it. The whole idea is to support Black art and Black production. Um, but also, even if the movie is not made by a Black person or Black production company or whatever, if there's a Black lead, or even if you or me as a Black person enjoyed it, huh, we will talk about it. So there it is. All right, the second thing is, let me see. Oh yeah, we were also going to cover, now this we both did watch. We are now going to cover They Will Kill You, which is available on HBO technically. And if you
Oh,
have Hulu, you can see. So it's streaming.
yeah.
Is on Prime. I said that. They Will Kill You is on HBO. And I streamed it on Hulu. And it stars um, Zazie Beetz, who is an ATL, Deadpool, and Joker.
Love that
I
girl.
screamed the scream I scrumped when I saw Heather Graham because I just love me some Heather Graham. She was Roller Girl in Boogie Nights, and she was in Bowfinger, Austin Powers, Best
Hangover,
Xmas.
right?
Yeah, Heather
Sorry.
Graham's been around a minute. She was in Best Xmas Ever, which I covered during our holiday season this year as a sugar cookie mention.
Oh, she was
And
good.
sugar cookie film. And that means it stars non-black people when it's a sugar cookie.
Oh, I thought Brandy was in that.
Best X-Men. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? She was, and I hate it. I hate watched it. I thought it was gonna be good and it was terrible with Jason Biggs and all that. Oh, it was awful.
I like looking at cheesy Christmas movies
No,
though.
I like looking at cheesy Christmas movies before the cheesy Christmas movie trope. Like this was the worst.
Na, 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 na. It had no point, but I still
It
watched it.
was, but it was on, and I support it. Yes, because Brandy was in it.
Yeah.
And then, okay, and then so Zazie beats his sister Asia. So Zazie plays Asia. Maria Reeves is played by Mila, but it's Myha apostrophe LA, and she's also starring in Industry right now. And Leave the World Behind is where I Leave the World Behind in Black Mirror when she played Pia in that serial killer documentary episode was how I first became familiar with her work. And
No,
again, that she's just a one namer like me, Mila. So they're sisters. And I like that you asked me about the plot for It's Got Is. I will just give you like a quick synopsis of this movie, even though you watched it. This is for the people. So this is a woman who basically answers a cryptic ad for a live-in housekeeper at a luxurious yet foreboding New York City high rise, and the residents that are there have vanished without a trace. And it's basically like it turns into a satanic cult. I'll spoil it. Also, she's looking for her sister. She and her sister were separated 10 years prior. They also have an abusive father. And so see that running theme, like Is God Is, this whole bad dad is a theme right
there's
now.
siblings too. I
And
mean,
siblings, right? And I was like, this is cool. And it's in a neo-Gothic building, 9-story neo-Gothic building, and they have Hell's Disciples. So this is this movie's crazy. I'm gonna say it. It's the inspiration for the shirt with the blood splatter. There was so much blood in this film. And Zazie Beetz, her character Asia, fights people for the first like 30 minutes of the film in drawers, a top, and
I
barefoot.
loved it. I loved it. I loved it because it was super anime-ish.
I loved it.
Blood splatter. It was like, and I like that they kind of surprised you that she could defend herself.
A
Like that,
1000% surprised
that was like
us.
that was super cool that they kind of like, because you were like, oh my gosh, because she was smart enough to put the thing on the door, and then it was like
Yes.
you're like, okay, that was smart, and then you were like, you kind of still scared for her, and then she just like, oh, sorry, spoilers. So she just like kind of popped out that little armoire, and she was just like, I'm kicking ass, and it was just like, oh yeah, okay. So and then you kind of was like, oh, okay, the movie's over. That was
Yeah.
like a good 30 minutes.
They didn't
Thanks.
even let her get a good night's rest the first night in that hotel. Like she was
Yeah,
with the shit.
they kind of Tyler Perry did when they were like, I got cancer. Like they kind of like got right to the point,
Yeah.
and then you were just like, well, I guess the movie's over. She killed everybody. And it was such a there was a good little shock and awe part there again. So they were getting to the point really quickly, which I liked. There were nice little shocks throughout the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up too much for people, but I really like that.
Yeah.
It kept giving you moments where you were like, oh, okay. Oh, damn, that's messed up. So that's always
Hmm.
nice to keep you on your toes. Because that's what I think I'm liking about this new version of horror films. They're not
Hmm.
just trying to scare you anymore. They're not just trying to gross you out because that's getting old. They know that
Oh,
they can't do that anymore. That's not going to appeal to all the audience, or that's not going to keep you in suspense.
no.
They've done everything. I mean, Saw kind of just ran that into the ground. They've
Yeah.
already grossed you out to the point of nausea. And these indie horror films have turned you around. Like these Korean horror films, these French ones, we're done. Like that you can't do anything else.
Hmm.
That. So they have to do something else. And now that they're putting this comic relief in there, they're starting to add like these different kind of shocks in there. It really is starting to get the kind of rejuvenate the horror films in the spectrum of it and give you some different like facets to it because that's really the only thing that they can do is add different levels to horror because
Oh,
if you're just
absolutely.
trying to scare us now, it's not going to work.
Dark comedy is always a winner. It's always a winner. And there's like so much comedy in this film. And then the soundtrack. Do they make soundtracks anymore? The music was dope. I loved the music
Yeah,
and I
I'm
just
really
did it.
loving that we're the adults now. I'm loving that the millennials are the adults and we have
Yeah.
really great base of music that we grew up with, and they're putting it into the films.
Hmm.
We have this really silly sense of humor that we're putting into the film.
Completely.
We know that we need to kind of like be like now, you know, like in the film, like we're doing these really fun, kooky things in the in light of also scaring each other, and I love it. I love everything about it because we
Me
know
too.
we've seen everything. I mean,
Yeah.
we grew up with Jason and Michael Myers. We got Freddy Krueger. Like, what else can you do? You can't do anything else. You got to do something silly. You got to
We're
like,
already scared of the dark. We're already scared to look under the bed. We're
yeah.
already scared to go into the pantry. We're already scared to walk down the street.
The basement's been done, so we got to have something pop out of our
Ooh,
weed.
that basement.
If
Never
it,
going into another basement.
yeah, like we have to do
Mhm.
something else. We have to do
Anything.
something else. So this movie for me was that it was just doing silly stuff and making comical things happen with body parts, and it was that was what this was. Twist.
Oh, a headless Heather Graham. Never laughed so hard and so loud in my entire life.
Yeah, pig heads,
And
fighting with a small, abnormally smaller bodies, you know, just that kind of thing. It just,
a whole body part having a scene, and you're like, we're really doing this.
yeah,
We won't say what body part because I'm with her. Like, this movie was so, this movie's not worth spoiling. It's
yeah.
just not worth spoiling. I will say the through line on the endings is it has a similar, I'll say this. It's not a spoil, it's just a mention that is God is and They Will Kill You have fire in the ending. I will
Mm,
say that.
mm,
And
mm,
I'll also say religion plays a big theme in both. And I will also say retribution for abuse is another common theme. Sisters is a common theme. And one fun thing that me and Richard did, because I made he watched it, obviously he watched more of it than I did because
mm.
of the um we did an injury count for the heroine because there's a part where like when she first starts fighting, she's getting these crazy injuries, and we're like, sis is like still going. She's still
That is serious, right?
we counted 10 injuries that she fought with very little like attention to the injury. Like at one point she wraps her hand and at another point she removes an object.
Side abdomen, but
Yeah, with the bookcase. She repairs one of her injuries with a bookcase. I can't make this stuff up. And also, there was a point where there was a scene towards the end where it was really giving Kill Bill vibes, like heavy Kill Bill. And so, when I was researching the director, Kirill Sokolov, Kirill Sokolov, he's been inspired by films such as The Good, the Bad, the Ugly,
mm,
Evil Dead 2, Old Boy, and Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. I was such a
beginning
diehard.
sequence was that for me.
What
The
were you gonna? No, say that again.
beginning sequence was that to me when she
Very Kill Bill. I mean, very Tarantino choreographed violence. Like, I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Even though I said I don't like gore. Yeah, then I come out and say, but I love Tarantino.
Well, Tarantino's gore is so, like I said, it's so anime. I mean,
It is.
that he gets inspired by because sometimes he'll animate the sequence, the storyline sequence, and he'll put that
Mhm.
in the story because he does that gush thing where you're like, you're not gored out. I mean, you're not grossed out anymore because it's like, well, you type of blood, so you're kind of like, oh, okay, it's blood. But I mean, he does that quite often in his films.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what this was kind of resembling to me.
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed that. I think I just like those types. I love fight scenes like that.
Me
I think
too.
it's adorable, and I love it when it's a woman. Like you said, it's just that whenever they do
So
it,
good.
she's just like, I gotta live. I'm not dying. I'm not dying tonight. And so,
And barefoot and in draws is like bikini briefs, to be honest, y'all. She never got a wedgie, not once. As a
and
hell of fashion
she
tape.
woke up quick. Like she was like, up. Like she was like instant, like, nope, I'm not dying tonight. It's just so funny. Like I loved it.
After being semi-sedated, right? Like she was semi-sedated And I was like, girl, this doesn't look good for you at all. This doesn't look good for you. The
No,
room is spinning, babe. And it's
yeah.
not from a cherry vodka sour. Like, this does
And I
not
thought
look
it was
good.
funny that usually they put the title of the movie in the perspiration of the mirror, and usually that's not true. Usually that's just them putting the title of the movie on the mirror.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was funny that the black dude referenced it later. He was like, I put it in the mirror. And she was like, I didn't see them. Like they kind of like called back to it. He was like, didn't you see my thing? He was like, didn't you see my note in the mirror? And she was like, I didn't see no note. Like, and it was just, I thought that was funny that they were like, no, he was like, I really did write a note to you on
I
the
did.
and she was like, I didn't see a note.
That
So
was Ray.
like,
His name is Ray in the film, and his
yeah,
actor
the
name
black
is
guy.
Patterson Joseph. We're doing our homework. His name is Patterson Joseph. He was in The Beach, which is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
Eon Flux and Wonka, the reboot from 2023. And he played Patricia
oh,
Arquette's husband in the movie.
beach, the beach, the beach.
The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio, where they go to Copenhagen and
Oh,
they
that's an old
it's
movie.
old and it used to be one of my go-to-bed movies. Like I would put that on before I
Head to the beach?
loved it. Loved that movie so much.
And they got stuck at the beach and the people were crazy?
Yeah, and that guy got bit by the shark, and they let him slowly die in like in a hole in the sand. Yeah.
Terrible. That's not a go to sleep movie.
Let me just say this: as a college athlete who was pre-med, I was under a lot of pressure, and
No, a movie I thought I was thinking of at first. I thought you were talking about this movie called Sweetheart, and it's not that, but it's completely a different movie. But they're on the beach. It's so messed up.
I'm
I'll
gonna have to
let you
look
look
that
at it. It's
up.
it's terribly scary, but it's not that at all. And then I thought you were talking about old. I went through two movies and trying to get to.
Before you got to like the beach with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was like, sweetheart. Oh no, I was like, well, I didn't say sweetheart. I said I was thinking of the movie, and then I was like, oh no, that's sweetheart. Oh no, that's
Yeah.
because there's so
No.
many movies where people are on the beach and weird crap happens to them. But anyway, yeah, the They Will Kill You was very. I liked it a lot.
What would you score it? Do you have a score you think for it or I mean, because the budget was you could tell they had a nice budget. That deco, the art deco, what is that?
Deco.
The deco in the hotel. It reminded me of like Ryan Murphy's American Horror Story, that
Oh,
season
oh,
that he had it in
American
the
Horror.
hotel.
It was American Horror Story all the way. Um, Violence is definitely up there.
Hmm.
Five all the way. Revenge is five. There were some holes.
Oh, tell me.
I feel like they might have slipped up a little bit with the pig, the writing on the pig, and then the erasing of something.
What the hell? I was so confused.
It was something that maybe kind of was a little bit like, yeah, I might have maybe tweaked that a little bit to working out's favor, but I let
Yeah.
it slide because it wasn't that big of a deal. Um, and the Asia and Maria kind of worked out, with the name, changing the name and all that other stuff. But the budget, obviously they had a healthy budget.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't think it was corny. I didn't
Okay.
think there was no unnecessary use of words or it wasn't cheesy lines or nothing. And if they did do it, it was funny. I don't know. I think this was it was like a 4.5 for me. Like it wasn't I
Okay.
liked the movie. I didn't think it was a waste of time at all. I enjoyed my Saturday with that movie. I did. I like that movie a lot. That's kind of like that's a perfect little movie for me to watch to me. It's the
Yeah.
perfect amount of gore. It's the perfect amount of like it wasn't too scary, but it wasn't
Yeah.
not scary. I like that. It was a nice balance for me. I love that.
I thought
Uh,
it was a fun
but
film.
those bloody, I had five. I almost got five Bloody Marys in there. I might even give it a 4.6 on Bloody.
4.6 Bloody Marys.
I would have liked a little bit more explanation with their. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
short. I would have liked a little bit more pre with the sister
Yeah.
because she was ride or die for her sister. So maybe a little bit more pre to
Yeah,
it,
we didn't get a lot of backstory.
building the relationship, or maybe like, why were you such a good fighter in prison? Because bitch, you could fight. Was there a martial art teacher in the prison?
The
You could
the
fight.
prison fight scene was like 14 seconds, and you're like,
You didn't think
okay,
You were fighting like Black Mamba in Kill Bill. Like you,
completely and fighting what, like 20 women.
I mean, prison is hard, but you were fighting like you had a
Like you
machete.
had training.
You had training. Like was there was a sensei in the women's prison. So
Look, a mixed martial arts
yeah,
coach,
you were
something.
like, come back.
Haute was still working on your sword.
You her so sort of in prison. Like she was like I was like, bitch, you were hitting the moves like
The movie literally is like, she can fight. And to the fight scene, we're like,
next
but
thing.
wait,
Yeah, like yeah, I was like,
can
you
we
been
have more information about prison?
okay, you had 10 years, but there was a sensei in prison. There had to be. There was a, I
1000%.
feel like the Black Mamba was in. I feel like
Let us know that Peaches the punching coach was your cellmate. Anything. Like,
Interest was in the prison system with her and was like, I'm gonna
child,
show you some quick moves.
that is so astute of you. They did gloss over her fighting, and I was like,
That
but
fight.
how did she get this good? Because y'all, when y'all watch this movie, this woman literally doesn't stop crawling, fighting, cutting,
She was
anything,
very,
shooting.
very
Y'all,
nimble,
very
very,
nimble,
very like quick, and
quick on her
and
feet.
was smart. Like she was very like 10 years did you well. There had to be a sensei in the prison system.
Completely.
Like you don't get like that without somebody teaching you some of the skills.
Okay, you're making a point. There were some holes because also they did try to explain the other maids in the hotel, but it wasn't entirely clear. I felt like the meat and potatoes of the plot kind of got jammed in towards the end, and at that point,
Yeah, like everybody just jumped in and was like, "Okay, I worship Satan now." Nobody tried to be like, "No, that's
they
not
didn't
for
say
me." Even the
why.
black dude was what was his name? The husband.
Oh, Pat, well, his
He
name was Ray on the
he
movie. Yeah.
agreed to be a part of the cult, but then he was being a bitch to his wife the whole time. It's like, okay, well, that's not agreeing to be in the
And
cult.
why is he a drunk? Like, why is he such a drunk? Because this place is so crazy, we're left to just assume that.
No, he just didn't like them sacrificing people, but it was just like that's not agreeing to be in the cult.
No,
That's you're not going through with the ritual.
no.
That you know what I'm saying? Like so that's the type of stuff where I was like,
Mm,
but I'll let you slide because I like the movie. I
yeah.
like the fighting. I like this, but I don't feel like if you're halfway in, halfway out, that's not all the way in. With Satan, you think Satan will let you not show up to the meetings?
I will say this. I will say this, y'all. The last 20 minutes of the film, pause it before you get to like the last 20 to 25 minutes of the film. Go to the bathroom, refresh your drink, touch up your popcorn or your tikka marsala, whatever you're eating at home, because you don't want to blink because the last 20 minutes of the film is a lot of information coming at you all at once, and there's a plot twist, another plot twist, another plot twist, and a twist, twist, twist. And before you know it, the movie's over with. They're driving off in a Pinto, and you're like, I'm how how did we get here? How we
I'm
get
just
here?
saying, I feel like there's a lot of moments where you're like, okay, some of these people are dying because they're halfway in, halfway out, or they're
Mm-hmm.
really recharge their faith in Satan. And then this black dude is over here creeping through the walls, slightly helping people, halfway in, halfway out, barely showing up for the meetings with Satan. He gets to live just because
He
his
did. He wasn't showing up. Yeah.
wife
By the way, there were
coming to
meetings.
the Satan meetings. There were
He
meetings.
wasn't coming.
He wasn't enrolled. So
He
it's like
wasn't.
this to me is saying Satan didn't always need everybody to be at the meetings, or
No.
or you didn't have to be fully in. So that's a whole to me. But then again, I like I said, the movie I gave it a 4.6.
A 4.6. Okay.
Some stuff was just like I would have liked to see the father's horrific setting with his daughters, and I would have liked to have seen the sensei that was in prison training Asia and her martial combat skills. Because
We just want to see her training.
want
We
to see
want to see her training.
I could have got a movie montage on the training. They'll remember.
Completely. We needed a movie montage. That's what this movie was missing was a montage.
Yeah, I needed to see some. I got, hi, hi,
And then the da
hi.
da da da, the da 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 da, like the music that they always
Getting
play.
beat up a little bit and showing that she had to be like,
Yeah,
hey, hey, hey.
beating bricks up, anything.
Knuckles bleeding, and then she gets resilience to her knuckles, just stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just give me something.
yeah. Her in her prison outfit tied around her waist, like her.
She's beating library books with her fist or something. Just something that made me believe, you know.
Something else. Punching bags of dried oatmeal in the kitchen.
Yeah, the flower
Anything.
bag. She's like, yeah,
Flour bags.
yeah, hey, and you just, get her.
Maybe even sparring with like a prison guard that's a woman that's kind of a Pat variety.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe like there's somebody from Japan that was a part of that. What's that gang in Japan? Oh, they don't let women.
The Akutas,
Akuza.
the
No,
Akuzas, the
oh, they don't.
Akuzas, the
Is it
Angry Eight, the
Yakuza?
Hateful Eight,
Yakuza. But
the Akuza.
I don't think they let women in the Yakuzas. I don't think they let women in that.
Not the Triad, that's something else.
Oh, it could be that. Then maybe they let women in that one. But I know somebody needed to know
Which
something.
one was Lucy Liu in where she jumped on the table and ran
That was
across the
oh,
table and
that was the
sliced?
first Eddie and what's her Beatrice killed all those.
She did. She did.
This is all fictional, but somebody needed to be in that prison that knew how to fight. And
We just want to know who taught her.
we need to know.
Okay, well, hopefully Krill Sokolov will send us an email and let us know.
They will kill us.
We just have questions. Notes, we have some notes. We know that the movie's done and out and everything, but we just have notes. But I gave it five Bloody Marys, and I gave it five Bloody Marys for very simple reasons. One, I love the plot. I liked the decor. I was distracted from the holes in the plot, from all of the fight scenes and the gore, and I was proud of myself for making it through it. There was moments in it that were so ridiculous, I laughed out loud. And I love it when gory movies make me laugh with like the greatest surge of disbelief. Like, what am I watching? And Richard has a message for you, Corliss, which is, what the hell does she have us watching? End quote. Because
Oh,
anybody who's been around my husband knows he says 6 words a day, and he used
photo.
majority.
Damn, I made him talk.
You made him talk, girl. What the hell are we watching?
Oh, that makes me feel good. No, I'm
Yeah. Otherwise, he's like Beaker. You know,
I love that. Thank you.
what the hell are we watching? It was what he wanted to know. So yeah, it was good. Okay, so we're gonna move on. So she gives it 4.6 Bloody Marys. If it gets complicated for editing, we'll just make it a straight 4.5. But me, I'm gonna keep it at the 5 just because I thought it
The
was a fun
bartender
movie.
drank some of my drink and then gave it to me because he realized that he was supposed to give me the drink. And then, so that's why it's 4.6. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, this is for you. And I was like,
Oh,
it's unsanitary.
that's okay. I give it
It
5, even though it's a devil movie. I don't even like devil movies, but I
was
loved
very
it.
little devil. It was very little devil.
Very little, and like at the very end too.
Yeah.
At the very end, we rebuke it in the name. Okay, and then we're gonna do a crash course on Nemesis because I want her to tell me about Obsession. She watched Obsession in the theater, and if she put on her good jeans and tied up her sneakers. Honestly, I've never seen Corliss in a sneaker, but I like to imagine she owns one pair.
Sneakers.
No.
All the time.
No. The Apollonia 6 is not a reach for this one. Let me just say that. But Nemesis. Okay, Nemesis.
Oh, perfect plot idea, bad execution.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh God, it's a series on Netflix, y'all, that she's talking.
Eight
Everybody's talking about
episodes?
it.
8 episodes? Eight.
Yeah, it's like 8 episodes. It
Eight
stars
episodes.
Elon Noel, who plays Coltrane. It's created by Courtney A. Kemp and Atani Morol. His wife is played by Cleopatra Coleman, who's a very beautiful woman, but between the glam and the bad wigs, they made her facial features look extremely confusing. Because she's actually a gorgeous woman and she's an
Oh,
Australian ballerina.
the one that played Ebony Wilder.
Uh-huh, the one that played Ebony Wilder. Um, and then you have Matthew Law, who plays Isaiah Styles, a police officer who's also out for vengeance because Coltrane, played by Elon Noel or Noel, is the head of like a crime ring for stealing stuff. They're like, what do you call them? Like a heist gang. But Matthew Law, I've never seen him before ever in my life. And here comes my dirty secret. I've never watched Abbott Elementary a day in my life.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. It's a
I it
it's a
No,
nice
I'm gonna
cushion.
watch it. I'm gonna
It's a
watch it.
nice cushion before like bed or something.
Bedtime.
Yeah, it's a funny show. You would like it.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but he's also in the Oval. Never seen the Oval. I know. I
I've
know.
never seen the Oval either. Probably not
Uh,
going.
we're not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. And then Gabrielle Dennis plays his wife, who we know from the Upshaws. I know her from Black Lady Sketch Show and All
Yeah,
American.
I know a Black Lady sketch show, and she's very funny. I
Extremely.
actually did a comedy show with her.
Really?
She was the host in California. She's very funny.
Hmm.
She's very
I
funny.
like her.
I didn't know she was a comedian until she was the host, and I was like, "Why are you hosting this comedy show that I'm on? That's crazy."
Mm.
I
Really?
just started though. She probably would not know what the hell I am. But anyway, um, great premise, fabulous premise, fabulous idea. I did not like the execution.
Tell me about the execution. Tell me about it. Because we'll just say this.
Uh,
Everybody's talking about Nemesis. If you haven't watched it, you're probably gonna. It's eight
budget
episodes. It's low
Budget
commitment.
was
So
on
tell
point
me about
except
it.
for budget was on point except for maybe the bad lace fronts that I was witnessing with some of the women. But they had these cheesy lines that they would give the guys, especially Coltrane. I don't know, it was like they were trying to make him say something cheesy every end of every scene. And I was like, why are y'all doing this to this really handsome chocolate guy? And then I mean he would be like, it just got revoked. And you'd be like, what are you talking about right now? They didn't even go with the scene. And then for me also with the girlfriend, they didn't really figure her out until like the last two episodes of what type of person they wanted her to be. Sometimes
The
she
wife, Ebony.
not even just yeah, Ebony. They didn't know if they wanted her to be a damsel in distress or if they wanted
Thank
to
you.
ride or die
Thank you.
or if they wanted her to be a strong black woman. And that ended up happening by the end of the show. And I mean the 10 or 8 episodes. So it was like it was so confusing with her. I didn't know what Ebony was for him. Was she
Neither.
was she this woman that was like, Are you robbing banks?" Or was she, "I'm going to support you while you rob the bank"? Or was she, "You know what? I'm going to just be on my own and I'm going to take my baby and go." Like what kind of woman was she? And then like Isaiah the cop, he was just angry the entire
The
show.
entire
He
time.
played the note of anger. He was 10 layers of anger. Like every time I saw him, he was just like, "You son of a bitch, I hate you." And his son was just, "You get away from my dad.
And that little jaw kept clenching.
I can't, I love you, but I hate you." And it was just like, where do we go from here? You started on episode one angry, and then you went to episode two and you were angry, and then three angrier. It was just like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you were the protagonist, I don't like you.
At all.
I
Can
didn't
I
like.
just
I was rooting for the thief. I was rooting for the thief the whole time.
same?
I don't
Thank you,
even know if
Corliss.
that's what, if the writer of that show wanted me to be that.
I wanted them to
I
get away
wanted
with
him- I
everything.
wanted to get away. I want steal everything from the city of.
Still
I
get-
was like,
When they took his badge, I said, "Thank
steal his
God."
wife, steal his kids, steal the house, steal the diamonds, steal all the money, steal his
Take
car.
it all, and
Take
good
it
job on
all
giving
like
your
I
wife
said,
Van
steal his
Cleef
house. I
in
wanted
his
him to slap
bug.
him.
Ugh.
I wanted you to steal from his house and slap him with your dick. Like it just the bottom was annoying to me. He was just like, ugh, ew, ew, ew.
His father was so much cooler too. His
his,
father,
his dad was so much cooler than him. I was sad he got killed in the show.
Nightmare.
I
I was like,
wasn't
his daddy
not
could
sad,
get
but
it. His daddy
aka
could kind of get it.
yeah, I was like, why did y'all kill him off the show? He was a better character. Like
It
he
would for real.
cop, I don't know who told him to play angry, but he just stuck with it.
Oh my God. And by the way, can I just say this to you? And I hope this does not come off as like colorism. It might. I'm
Oh,
uncomfortable seeing a man that light skinned that angry for that long.
I don't understand why I think he thought he was I think he thought because he was so bright, he needed to be stronger.
Yes.
And it just really didn't read well.
He
And
didn't.
I don't want that for him because he actually was a handsome
He's
guy.
very
I
handsome,
really wanted
y'all.
to like him. And I
Hmm
just felt so bad for that character with him. He just didn't, he was just very unlikable. I just I don't think they're gonna renew his character. Like I think they're gonna kill him on the first episode of the second season. Like I'm not even kidding. Like he is not likable at all. Like I would be
He's not.
surprised if I saw anybody on the reviews of that show that likes him. He is
Uh,
unlikable. Like and I think the writers need to really revamp what he says in these next scenes coming ahead and in the season two because they got renewed. Um and I really want them to really develop that character better. Like he needs more layers.
he
He
needs more layers. I wanted his son to be safer more than I
and
wanted
this
him
is
to
the
be
thing.
safer.
I hate to say this, but that's somebody else's fault because they're letting him run that character like that. Like they're
Yeah,
to where they're like, good take. Next. Like,
that's the director's fault.
oof.
That's the director's fault.
I don't I know. And I didn't
Or the
want to say
acting
because
coach.
that's I don't want to say that because isn't it a woman that did it?
It is.
Oh.
But in direction, like you have to see the scene and you have to see how it's playing and how it's coming off and the emotion. You're trying to give us the right set of emotions. And between him and Coltrane's wife, Ebony Wilder, I just stayed confused.
Possibly make it to where a thief is more likable than the cop. I mean, we don't like cops. Black people
I
don't like.
mean, look, I personally wanted the thief to win. The only part where the only notes, I have a couple notes for Yolan's. I don't like those
Wyland?
pants.
Is it's not
Wyland?
Wyland?
Is it
Oh,
Wyland?
I don't know. It seems like it's Wyland, but
No, no, correct me.
I
This is
want to say it's Wyland, but that's stupid. We just sit in silence. Yolande. I'm gonna just
Mr.
say
Mr.
Yolande.
Noel Noel.
I want to just say I'm gonna just call him
I
his.
know him as Daniel from Insecure, and I have struggled ever since.
I'm gonna call him Coltrane because I
Call him
don't.
Coltrane.
I want to say Wyland, but it's probably not that. Okay, but
It-
go
Do,
ahead.
do you mind if I just say my little comment about him real quick?
I'm
He
sorry.
was fine AF to me on Insecure. And I've
Uh,
seen him, I saw him in Mea Culpa, and I thought he was cutish. I don't know if it's a mix of like the haircut, the beard. I don't know if he lost a lot of weight. I don't know what's going on. I found him, Richard, I cannot take, and I don't talk about him this much, y'all, but I cannot take this line. I want to steal it, but I can't. He said he literally looks like if P. Diddy and 50 Cent had a baby. He looked like a cross between 50 Cent and P.
on
Diddy
this show,
on this show. And he's one of those people where depending on how they do his facial hair and his haircut, he doesn't look the same. And I hated those pants. The pants with the long, whatever this
oh, that
waistband
little
is.
sash thing, that little Scottish sash that they put on
It was
everybody.
giving Z Cavaricci for me, but yes, a Scottish sash. I get that it was supposed to make him look like fashion forward and very like
Um,
edgy or
I do see what's happening with the look for him. That's actually funny that he looks like P. Diddy and 50 Cent mix. That's actually a really good assessment. He did look
he gets
more
more Diddy by the end of the
he
season.
did look more attractive on Insecure for some reason, which is
He had
strange.
curlies up
But
top.
I actually feel like that might be because his character was more of an attractive character.
True.
Because when you Mia Culpa, he was getting on my nerves,
Hmm
even though they were trying to make him sexy. Um,
His back looked nice.
I still think he's attractive on the show though, because I hated the cop.
Well,
The
yeah.
cop was so annoying.
Juxtaposed to the cop. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was just like, ew. I was like, I hate you. I get what y'all are saying though. They're doing something to his look that's not really working.
It's not
I
working.
think his goatee was thicker on Insecure.
I think so too. It's something. I don't know what it
I
is.
need to go back to his stylist and talk about that though, because he does look less attractive than he did on Insecure.
That's all I'm saying.
Insecure, I was like,
Hmm,
okay. And
okay.
then on Mia Culpa, I was like, you think you're too cute. And then now I'm like, Okay, well,
Okay. We're back and we're back. Um,
but
I
yeah, this I look, the action was cool.
yeah,
It ended weird. The budget was great. The video shooting was fine. There were some cheesy lines. They were trying to be too like they were trying to be too one-liner with Coltrane sometimes, but I'm sorry, they gotta do something with that cop. The cop's character
yeah.
development is terrible. And then the other thing, Isaiah, the kid, the son, I mean Noah, we got to figure out his age. Is he? I mean,
How
I'm
old?
guessing it's not PC. We got to figure out how old this teenage boy is. Is he 12 or is he a 16-year-old boy? Because he act like he just like, I'm gonna go hang out with my grandmother. And then sometimes he's like,
He
oh,
crippin'.
I
Next
can't,
minute he crippin'.
I was in the closet. I can't talk right now. Just tell him what you fucking saw. How your grandfather get shot? Why are you not
Did it
talking?
take him 2 episodes to say that Coltrane? Richard and I were like, thank God.
You think you're gonna talk? I would have immediately came out the closet and been like, granddad just got shot by this dark skinned dude. What
Named Coltrane.
named Coltrane? Like, why are we acting like he like 8? Oh my what, I don't know. You say what you got to say.
Open up your mouth and talk.
Yeah, like and then you grown enough to act like you about to go shoot somebody and go
Oh, but
get
now
guns
you want to
in
clack
the
clack
neighborhood.
sideways.
It's
Now
just
you
like
gang banging.
I can't stand when shows act like they don't know how old a kid is. Are you 12 or 8 or are you 18? Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Don't act like kids is little kids. Like it's like, what are y'all doing? Is he? I'm about to say something mean, but like, is he? What? He a baby? He come out the closet. Come on, you gotta come. He didn't have to say anything. Well, he was over there in Compton a couple of days ago, acting like he about to join the gang.
He was. But then shook by Moesha's dad and
Girl,
Don Lewis.
I was about to kill everybody in this scene. I was like, ask the nigga what he just saw. What the fuck is going on? He was about to join a gang 2 days ago with his grandfather, and
He
then
really
he
was.
came to talk.
He was seconds from initiation.
Oh, no, I don't know what's
He
going
was
on.
riding like O-Dog for real.
This dude was acting like he was a menace to society a couple of days ago. And then he just, oh, yeah, I don't know what I saw.
My
Yes, you
pop
do.
pop got popped.
Pop, pop, pop. Say what you saw. What the
If you
fuck?
don't open up your mouth and be a damn
That's why the
witness,
show didn't even end properly because he took 8 to 9 business days to say what he saw in the closet. I'm like, that's why you over there shot in the street on the last episode. I was like, if you wouldn't have took so long, you wouldn't have got shot. That's what.
and literally at the same time, we both go, Ricky, when he's in that damn. They took bits and pieces from like LA movies and put it in the Ricky, the dead presidents, where dude is riding the driver always gets shot. Like
Okay.
always.
Honestly, though, I really feel like there could have been a better ending to that season 1
Agreed.
without us having that type of cliffhanger. You could have cliffhung us without it being like, oh, my son got shot in the street, and now I'm like, oh, my son. Like, black people always think they gotta like. It's like us when we open a club, we always think we gotta put chandeliers in the club.
We
You don't,
don't.
to be classy, you don't have to put chandeliers in the club, and you don't have to have somebody getting shot at the end of the season, and we don't know if they live or die for it to be a cliffhanger. That's not always the cliffhanger.
Could you back up for a second?
Okay.
Also, we don't need any more tufted couches in the club.
You don't have to do this.
We don't
Velvet
need it. They're
hurt
gonna
me.
stand on the couches. They're gonna stand on the couches in their little
You don't
lubes or
have to put
whatever.
gold. You don't have to put gold in the club anymore. Nothing needs to
No,
be plated gold. You don't have to put velvet in the club no more. And you
no
don't have
more
to
velvet,
put
please.
and you don't have to shoot somebody at the end of the scene to make it a cliffhanger.
You
And you
don't.
don't know if they live or die. And nobody has to get AIDS. Everybody AIDS, this prep.
This episode of Hot Cocoa Critics is sponsored by Prep.
You don't have to give people AIDS for it to
Everybody
be
don't have to have
like,
AIDS.
everybody don't gotta get AIDS.
And
This
everybody don't look
actually
and no more dead babies. I'm so sick and tired of dead babies. No more miscarriages, Lord. I don't want to see not another miscarriage, not another SIDS baby.
other thing, AIDS don't kill people no more. You could get AIDS, full blown AIDS, and there's
Full blown.
medication, and it can
and be in
reverse.
Central Pay by
It can
Wednesday.
reverse. Like you can reverse
Completely.
AIDS now. Like you can
Thanks
live
to
to,
pharmaceuticals, you can reverse AIDS.
you can live to 75, 80 with AIDS, not HIV, AIDS.
AIDS,
Like you don't have to die no more.
all
Just
capital.
get on the medication, and then you can have kids. You can have kids and a family with full-blown AIDS. Stop giving people AIDS and acting like they just like tell everybody. Tell my mother I love her. It's not over for you. Like
With the lesions, lesions
girl,
everywhere.
maybe having lesions still, like this is not
This is not
1982.
even real. Like, this is not, I
I
mean,
mean, I don't
yes,
want
there are
to
people
be.
that cannot afford medication for their
I'm not,
autoimmune disease,
that's true. Okay, I'm
but
sorry. You know what? If for people that can't afford the medication, I apologize if you see this. I'm not talking about you.
we're talking about the lack of
But then,
creativity and
but then they're
the
setting a narrative.
stereotypes.
They are setting a bad narrative or a stereotype where it's like it's over
Yeah.
for you. Like that's making
It's
people
not over for you. That's what we're giggling about. That
feel themselves. It's like
you
you don't have
can
to.
have a beautiful life and have AIDS, a full life.
You're just
You're not gonna be dead by Friday. You're not gonna be dead by Friday. Not this Friday.
it's setting people up for like this thing where they're like, "Oh, my life is over. I'm gonna go kill myself." You don't have to do that no more. I mean, you never did, but
Also, we need to quit painting the picture that AIDS is like it's not only in the black community. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
you scared of shaking everybody in their boots because they put it in every movie. Every movie,
Every movie.
black film, you're gonna get AIDS. You somebody getting pregnant is gonna end your life. You getting shot in the street. Like there's other problems you can have. You can get tax audited by the IRS and go to prison for that. You
You can also get hepatitis from a tattoo parlor and die that way.
you can get other things, guys. You can get in trouble. You can get audited by the IRS and not have your
Yeah,
paperwork
you
together.
really
Like
could.
what is that?
You could go blind from getting
I'm like,
lash
I know
extensions.
more black people in prison for tax evasion than I know for people with AIDS.
Fair, more than fair. Look, more than fair.
So anybody that's some of them dying of AIDS right now, but I know a lot of people in prison for tax evasion. You want to talk about that?
No,
I do feel like Nemesis might get their wind going. I do feel like they need another shot at making this is a very good television show,
it is.
another season to get the wind beneath their wings and really take this off the ground. Because first of all, your line
Mm. Mhm.
is a very
Coltrane.
character, and the Candace character, Ebony characters of the girl that played Charlie, her sister, those are really good actors.
They are.
Um, I'm sorry they killed the father off because he was a good actor too. All those
Hmm.
people deserve the second season. And if they can get that character for the cop really grounded and get him in some more layers, that show could be really good. I
It
don't
could
know
be.
how long they can carry on the nemesis part.
I know.
That's a hard drag to take on 4 seasons of that.
Did the light skinned cousin
It's I thought it was
Stro like it
oh,
Trey Hale. I call him the light skinned cousin
yeah.
Stro.
No, thank you so much for bringing that up. That was a very good side storyline,
It
and they
really
just
was.
like they just kind of trickled that off, and I was like, with the Asian dude, the light skinned,
Yeah, Choi.
and the fuck up
What
brother
with all the kids? Yeah.
that was talking to the two chicks.
Yeah.
They
And they
just
knew about and the wife knew about the side chick, which I loved.
let that trickle off to the side. I was like, that was a very good subplot,
It
but
was. I
whatever.
struggled with the uncle part of it. Like I'm like, that's his uncle, why they look the same age, but whatever.
Girl, you know how black families
I
be.
know.
I mean, that's
It
how
South
somebody
Central.
kids at the same age that they got a brother, they got a,
And they were best friends. It's very Migos of them, because that's how the Migos are.
yeah, that
Were.
girl, I got a similar situation in my family. There's a sister that got an aunt that's they the same age. But it just happens. But
Yeah,
I feel like that was a really good little side story and they had something going with that, and I feel like they need some more of those moments. They could build
yeah.
characters on the side of that because that was a very good subplot. I don't see this going past a fourth season because they could get really tiresome to keep chasing the same person. Like
They'd have to go international
it would have to definitely go
or
international.
go to New York next season,
Or they could
Houston.
do something very smart, which they did on AMC with the Killing of Rose, and they end up turning it into The Killing, where they change characters completely, and it's another story where another person is looking for somebody that they've been looking for a long time,
Yeah.
which is a very smart way to
Swap out the whole cast for the most part.
yeah, pretty much take everybody away. But that this is a very good show. It just needs
Take it to South Africa, hell.
some tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can.
We enjoyed it. We
It could
enjoyed
be
it.
a 007 type of situation where maybe this. I use this term loosely, but the cop could be looking for different people.
So
But
what would you score it? Like let's score it so you can talk about the next thing real quick.
okay, I guess you don't like half, so I would give it a
You can do
three.
what you want.
I would give it a three because I did like it. I
Okay.
like.
Were you gonna give it a 3.5 or are you just gonna
I
give it a
would.
three?
I was
You can
gonna.
give it a 3.5. She can do half. You'll be amazed at what
I
at the
would give it
graphics.
3.5 because I did like it. I don't think it deserves to go below that.
Same.
I just feel like that this cheesy lines and the angry cop and the son not knowing if he's 12 or 85 is weird for me.
Yeah, does he have prom coming up or does he have gang initiation coming up? Or both?
Or is he
Or is
going
he
fifth grade?
reading yeah, or is he reading scripture at Pop Pop's birthday? We don't know.
All
We
those
don't know.
other strong, I really feel like all those other strong actors really helped this show propel forward because
Yeah.
it could have fell flat.
I think it's definitely the actor talent that made the show. And
And
look,
there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Do you feel like
sure.
sometimes on these black shows they don't have a really good concept of how large they need to go with money?
Hmm.
It's like there was a show.
Hmm.
There
I
was a
do.
show I saw with my partner the other day, and they were like they had like a heist that they did. It was a slow con, and they did it over like a 5 or 7 year span. And they were like, "All right, we're splitting 35 million a piece. I mean, like across each other." And I was like, 7 million. I mean, seven people splitting $35 million across 7 years. I was like, that's not a lot of money.
It's
I was
not.
like, y'all did this slow con for $35 million with seven people. You got to split it. And I was like, that's not, I feel like sometimes they need to think bigger sometimes with these black shows that are like stealing
Yeah.
stuff. Like sometimes they'll steal and they'll be like, all right, guys, it's 5 million a piece. And, or not 5 million, they'll be like,
No,
it's 5 million.
500,000 or
Oh
five.
yeah, they'll be like, all right, it's 500,000. We're gonna split it, and I'll be like, 500,000 split between six people, baby.
No,
I need 500,000 myself. Like, if I'm stealing, I'm not leaving out my door for 30, for five, less than
I
5.
don't wake up for less than a mil. So
Like
what are we doing?
at the caliber of where they're stealing from and stuff. Like if I'm not getting 5 million by myself, I'm not doing it.
Because you also got to think about what if you get caught? You got to pay for attorney fees. You got to pay for
I you get. I mean, like there's so many things that you're risking.
you got to pay off the cops. You got to pay off
And
the
you gotta lay low. Then you have to clean the money. You
you
can't
can't
you
just
don't
like
get to keep the 5 million total.
no,
You have to clean it
you have
because
to
then you
clean
have to
it.
make sure the IRS doesn't see you with $5 million that came out of nowhere. You have to clean money. So
Yeah.
then you have to put it through you have to put it through a business, a legit business that makes it look like you earned $5 million. So you have to like not really get all 5 million of it. Then you have to involve somebody else that's not going to tell on you that where you get the 5 million from.
Matter of fact, you actually have to open a club where all the couches are velvet, there's gold trim, there's chandeliers, and
You
overpriced
gotta get a
lamb chop.
laundromat, or you gotta open a laundromat or something like a coffee shop or something where you
Um,
legitimately got
um,
$5 million. Like you can't just $5 million is the minimum you should be getting each. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these heist
Not
movies
worth it.
up their ante, like under they're not thinking grandiose like they need to be thinking for stealing. And I need to be a writer on these shows. I'm like, okay, first of all, if they're gonna steal, they need to be stealing 35 million like a piece.
Like what I mean, because I don't remember what the payout was for Ocean's 11, but it was a lot of damn money.
They were get girl, it was
It's
so
like
much.
100 million or something
I was like,
insane.
I'll do it. I'll help.
Like
Like,
a whole casino's worth of
and you
earnings.
have to lay low. Like, did we not learn anything from Ozark? Like, you have to lay, and then you have to lay low.
You have to lay all the way
You
low.
can't even spend it immediately. You have to like leave, like and like be gone for like almost a decade, and then come
And
back.
work at a Chick-fil-A.
You can't.
Act normal.
You know how many people get caught because the money burns a hole in their pocket, or they want to go buy
Mhm.
a Winnebago for like $75,000, and then the IRS is like, and
Why'd
they're
you
like,
pay all cash for that? Why is there not a finance? Yeah,
people
it's
think
true.
people think that money doesn't have like money has like a log number
Eh,
on it.
It
You
does.
can trace.
It's true. You can track it.
There was a
So,
dude that found Pablo Escobar's money that he hid in underground. And everyone was like, he turned it in. And everyone was like, why did he turn that in? I was like, unless you know a way where he could have laundered that money, he had to turn it in. I
yeah,
would try to launder it, but I'm just saying you have to like
you have to do something
you have to
because
do
if you don't,
be like, I have $1 billion now.
yeah, and I'll be like, how's it feel? Okay, now off to jail you go. Prove how you got it. Okay, off to jail you go.
Yeah, I found 800 kilos of Colombian bam. That's the only legit way to shit ton.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna give Nemesis
You can give
four. I'm gonna give it four Bloody Marys, and there's only a couple reasons why. One, it's a show that me and my husband can both watch together. I think that that's kind of hard to find when you have a partner and the two of you have two different types of television that y'all like. We were able to meet in the middle. I liked a lot of like the action scenes. I thought those were well done. I liked some of the heist ideas. I did like the wardrobe of the sister Charlie. I liked her clothes a lot. I liked the wardrobe in general. Like I thought they had a good budget, like to your point. I just did not like anything they did with Ebony Wilder, and I just felt like this woman is so beautiful. And between the dry espresso shaded matte lipstick, the no lashes but thick brows, but curly hair, but then they didn't blend the hair into the curls, and sometimes it was done well, sometimes it wasn't. I did like their outfits in the very opening scene where they're at the Halloween party. I thought that was kind of a cute little heist that they did there. But honestly, I felt like they took a multiple beautiful women and made them unappealing. I just didn't I just and I agree with you 1,000%. What was Ebony? What was she? Was she a damsel? Was she a strong woman? Was she an accomplice? Was she the Bonnie to his Clyde? What are we like? She just seemed so conflicted, and it became extremely annoying, especially when her sister had so much direction. Charlie was running the whole thing. She knew what the hell was going on. Her outfits were always slamming. Her office was gorgeous. I love the houses. Like the set design was really, really nice. I guess it kept me entertained with with pretty people and good acting because yeah, I don't disagree with anything you have to say about the plot or the overacting or off-target acting of Matthew Law. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
definitely
it four Bloody Marys.
respect though, because there are some black things out right now where I'm like,
No, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. There's not a whole lot. It was like 2023, we were getting inundated with black entertainment. 2024, same thing. 2025 and 2026 has been rough. And with that said, we are watching what we would also watch, which is maybe not black produced or black starred events,
mhm,
entertainment. Like
mhm.
Obsession, I want you to give me a 5-minute pitch. as to why I should watch Obsession. Do you know who stars in it? Is anybody that we would know or
No, I think that's why
okay.
it's so good because they didn't even need any star power.
Ooh.
It was no, I don't even think it was any star power. I think it actually started off as an indie film.
Mm-hmm.
It started as an independent film that they had a low budget. It
Okay.
actually is now in the top six of horror films. It actually
Wow.
beat out The Exorcist, the original
Which is one of
Exorcist.
my favorites.
And I think it has original concept.
Mm.
Uh, and it's the reason why I think you should watch it is because it's just a very unique depiction of what you think of the word obsession. And it actually conquers or it actually gives a great idea of what women are dealing with in actual society now and how men think of us in a
Mm.
horror style narrative. So when I say that you still are getting all the good grit of a horror film, but you're also handling a problem that women deal in society in the system the misogynistic society.
Ooh, okay. Uh-huh.
So that's what I think why you should watch this film.
Okay.
And it's not long. It gets right to the point. Every scene is important. Every scene is important. There's nothing unnecessary. Every visual, everything in the scene is important. And there's so many hidden gems. There's people that are trying to pick apart scenes and analyze them because they think it's something, it can mean something, this could mean something. Oh, this might have meant something.
Ooh,
There are
that's
people
what my
picking the scenes apart in there and talking about it, analyzing different scenes because everybody had got something different from the scenes. So I really think it's that kind of watch, and I actually think your guy would watch it. I don't know how he feels about gore because it is very graphic.
loves it.
Um, it's
He's fine. Yeah.
this movie is it's I wasn't scared. I was I was I was shocked.
Oh.
I was shocked, and a lot of incels were a lot of incel men were also kind of shook from the movie, but in the wrong way, of course. But it has a lot of people thinking,
Hmm.
a lot of society thinking. That's why I think it's top six now. Because it didn't just it wasn't just about the horror, it was about the misogyny that is being dealt with in society. Because the person that is the protagonist is is the is not who you think.
Hmm. I like that.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think it's important. That's a very important message. Focusing on misogyny and um, maybe the incel, approach at
Or
women.
or maybe I should
Um,
say the protagonist is also the antagonist.
and I love it. I love it when that happens. I love it when the protagonist and the antagonist are the same person. And that's a very difficult character arc to explore. And I really love. And I also love what you said about how like there are lots of conversation about different scenes, because that means that this really is an impactful film.
It's
Hmm.
good.
I'll
I
watch it.
mean,
Yeah.
even if you don't see it in the theater, you I actually wish I could have watched it at home because I would have been able to rewind stuff. There's stuff I missed that I was like, oh, wait, what happened? And
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. And sometimes I wish guys could watch it for the right reason because there's this stupid incel guy. He was like, guys don't realize how scary, how horrifying this movie is for guys because when a woman is obsessed with you, it's really is scary. And I was like, if that's what you got from this film, you are a fucking idiot. Because that is not what this film is about. This movie is not about a woman's obsession with a man. It is not. If that's what you got from this, you did not
You
watch it.
weren't paying attention.
We're not paying attention. This movie, it surface level looks like when I went to this film, I thought this movie was about a woman that became obsessed with the guy. because he made a wish. That is not what this movie is about.
Oh.
That is not what this movie is about at all.
What? This is making me think of that one movie. I know I'm gonna get it wrong. Hold on. That movie that came out where it advertised to kind of look the same way. Not Virtuous Woman. What's that movie called?
A Promising Young Woman?
A Promising Young Woman.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It's
Yes.
sounding, it's giving me
Yes.
Promising Young Woman vibes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
This movie is like Blink Twice. It's like
Oh, I love Blink Twice.
this obsession is right along the lines of Promising Young Woman, Blink Twice.
Uh-huh.
What was the other film? Um, I want to put Fatal Attraction in there. Put um just think along those lines
hmm
where you're like, oh,
hmm
oh, that's what this is. This
Yeah.
this is beyond that. This is the surface is saying this, but beneath the surface is a bunch of chaos. This
hmm
this is someone not getting it.
hmm
You just don't get it. That's fucked up what you did, and you don't even understand how fucked up that is. You caused this, and now you still don't even understand that you're the one that caused it. You're the problem. You think this crazy woman is the problem. You're the problem. It's so, oh my God. I would watch it with you just to stare at you. I'm just getting
Oh,
up.
it's giving reindeer, a little bit of reindeer
Oh,
too.
baby reindeer. Thank
Baby
you.
reindeer.
It blinks twice, baby
Baby
reindeer, and a
reindeer.
promising young woman,
Yeah.
and fatal attraction. I still think
Yeah.
attraction.
Everybody has to go back and watch A Fatal Attraction with their adult eyes now.
You have
You
to
have to.
see this movie and go, yes, that is they did that, but
hmm
you did this. You did this. You love to be the victim after
hmm
the fact that you did this.
hmm
And that's the real reality is choices have consequences. And all those things or how far are you willing to go to get something or um you can't just you can't just let people have their free will. You have to take theirs away to get yours. That's a problem. That's a
Yeah.
problem.
Mm.
That's these things that these different types of these these different systems that they have in these movies where it's like, yeah, but guess what? Now what if she took your shit away? Now how do you feel?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what if she took your choices away, just like you take
hmm
theirs away? Now how do you feel about it? Now she's giving you the roofie. Now how do
Mm.
you
The shift in the power dynamic.
or there was another movie called Teeth.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That's a scary movie. Now this is funny. Teeth is a horror movie, but it's actually hilarious. This woman's vagina has teeth in them.
Oh, I love movies like that.
And the teeth of her vagina only come out if she's not having consensual sex. So it won't come out if she's having consensual sex. But if she's at any point during sex feeling like she didn't want to do it anymore, these shards will come out of her vagina. They're inside, and you can't pull your penis out. And so she has to feel relaxed the entire time, and it's not her fault. They just naturally will
They
happen.
just happen.
If at any point she's like, I don't want to do this anymore, or she feels uncomfortable, if you're making her feel like it's forced, they will just
Yeah.
come out.
She's
It's a
it's
natural thing. It's not anything. She didn't come put it in her. It's not a mechanic. And so it's just in her body. And she didn't even know she had it. It happened by accident. This dude she really liked, they were messing around. He put his penis in, and then she was like, hey, I don't feel right anymore. And she was like, I don't want to, and he kept like going at it. And she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And he was like, no, it's good. And then and he was like, and he tried to pull out and it ripped his penis off and it was horrible. So that's how she accidentally found out.
oh, that's a
Like,
way to find out.
fabulous movie
that you need two dental plans.
completely flipped everything on his fucking ears because it kind of showed what it would be like for a woman if she
Yeah.
had the power to be like, I don't want to have sex with you, and you should want me to want to have sex with you before we have sex. And so the
See,
whole movie, it was like that, and people knew about a vagina eventually because niggas' penises was getting ripped off.
they were
But
like,
when
okay,
she was traveling, she was hitchhiking, and people would be like, "Yeah, baby, you can get in the car," and then
no,
she would
no,
go.
she
She was like,
actually is,
and she would just be like, "Okay, thanks."
no,
And
she's an
she would in
actual
their
munch.
car, and they'd be like, "Come on, baby," and she'd be like, "Okay." When she said,
That is crazy.
it
That
was a
is
great
crazy.
movie. It was the movie was fabulous because sometimes she would do it. At first, she would be scared. She'd be like, "I don't want to do it," because she'd be scared, like I don't want to hurt him. And then she realized, oh, it doesn't happen if I want to have sex with them. Girl,
Well, then I will say this. I will say this because you and I could go and go. There's also a teeth reference, and that's not the same, but eerily similar in I Love Boosters. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you haven't seen I Love Boosters, I saw it last night and my mind was blown. With Lakeith Stansfield in it and Kiki Palmer and Cara Young again. And yeah, it was a lot of good actors in that. But yeah, there's another teeth genital thing there too. And I was like, weird. But okay, so I will watch Obsession. So real quick, tell me how many Bloody Marys would you give it, I guess? Five. You give it
I
five
give it 7.
round number Bloody Marys.
I would give it 10 if I could. It's a very good movie.
She would give it a 10 if she could. Okay. So I will definitely watch it. I love movies that while they may be gory, there's like a layered conversation that comes from it. And also, before we go, thank you for that recommendation, Obsession. Thank you, Corliss. Before we go, I also do want to mention that we both have cameos in a Tubi movie. We have Tubi credits. So just when you thought, oh my gosh, these girls are fashionable and they're worldly and they're also comedians. And what else do they do? We act.
I'm
That's
an actor.
right. We're ready for our close-up.
They had to cut out. That was so cute. The director text me and try to be like, "I'm so sorry, I had to cut your scene." I was like,
He cut mine too, but guess what? He also cut my name out of the credits. I'm like, yeah, I need to be casting director. I brought half the church
"I
to the thing.
know,
But it was
our production."
you got your to be credit. I did not get mine. So I technically have two to be credits, but you look me up. There's only one. It was called Hard Holiday.
Was a hard.
And it was a hard holiday. Matter of fact, we took a picture on set. That'll go here. But yes, so much fun doing that with you. That would have been a very long evening had it not been for you,
Oh,
your friend.
it actually went really quick. They knew it seemed like they knew what they wanted and knew what they were doing.
They got
And
us in it now.
it's hard to get those films up and going. So I like
Yeah.
maybe next year. I mean, well, maybe by the end of this year we can get something going again. I'm trying to get my special edited. I'm taking forever and a day. It's called Live from 2013. That's when I first started my comedy career. So I'm putting up my jokes on my YouTube page. But
Okay.
I have that happening soon. I got an editor and stuff like that going. So I gotta get that up and running because I need to get that up and running. But that should be happening very soon in the near future.
Okay.
Whenever
Comedy special loading.
live from 2013
Love it. What a
was so
time.
good. It was. Was Barack still?
Hmm. I know. Look, the light we carry, his wife is right now at the helm of all of it. Michelle, the very figure that keeps me from just slapping people out of nowhere on a daily basis. But it was a pleasure having you on today.
Yes, it was so
Um,
fun talking about everything.
it was so fun. Would you come back? Please come back. Yes,
I
there's pressure. We're
totally
still
will. And
recording.
next time I'll look at everything that was suggested.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's fun doing the you should look at, but
Yeah. No
uh,
pressure. It's low pressure here. Look, if you've seen it, great. If you haven't, fine. If you know the actors in it, talk about them. I don't care. I just like the engagement. And yes, I you will be able to follow Corliss on her IG page and her YouTube page. Do you want to say your handle real quick for IG
Oh
at
yeah,
least?
just my Instagram is at Corlis DeLauren, and you can find me on Corlis at Corlis DeLauren on YouTube. So that's the same name I use for YouTube, my YouTube channel, and that's where all my comedy little things are. So you can see that there as well.
Yeah.
Guys, it was so fun.
This was fun, right? This was fun. You got to be in your air conditioner. And also, I just want y'all to know she's extremely funny. We've done a couple shows together. We don't do enough work together, but I feel like that might change.
Mm.
And she's truly a joy. Y'all have to see her. Follow her on her page. So you can check her out. She's a fabulous, funny, fine as hell. You won't look. You won't ever regret seeing Corliss on stage. But I will say, this was a very bloody episode, and I liked it. I thought it was just fine. This episode of Hot Cocoa Critics is sponsored by Kotex.
Oh, catching all the
Ah,
yeah,
Hot Cocoa Critics. Corliss, please come back.
I
Stab,
will.
stab, stab. That was so hokey.
I liked
Um,
it. It was fun. All
Yay.
right, well, let me know when you want me back, and maybe we can do something. Oh, I love vampires, so maybe we can do something vampiric or whatever. I don't know.
Ooh, vampiric. We will do something vampiric and gothic. And
Hmm.
I like that. I like that a lot. And maybe some more dark comedies too, yeah?
Yeah, that's fun. I love
Yeah,
that.
okay.
All
She
right.
said, sure. She said vampiric. Go with that.
Oh
Take the
no, no, no,
suggestion,
no.
Char.
Anything. I don't care. I'll look at whatever. Just I like movies, so
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be what I like. It can be something.
No, no. Look, it'll be mutually beneficial, I promise.
I need to look at I Love Boosters though,
You
because
need to watch I Love Boosters.
80th person told me that.
Look, the next episode will be about I Love Boosters. And yeah, but this was great. So y'all check out They Will Kill You, Obsession, IsGodIs, and I guess if you want to, Nemesis, if you've got a term paper to write or something.
It's going out, so let's support it.
Yeah, anything black
We
film
can turn
wise.
that ship around about the cop.
We can turn it around. It's fine. Watch it so that they can so that they have the budget to turn the ship around about the cop. And it was a pleasure having you on. Please don't forget everybody to subscribe, like, and please play in the comments. Hi, Coco Critics. We're really done this time.